So, welcome to our yoga session today, where we're going to be working on kind of releasing tension in the area of the neck and shoulders, where a lot of us hold a lot of tension, and also kind of lengthening these areas, stretching and then strengthening them, doing it the yoga way. And also, it's the Lunar New Year, the year of the rabbit, so we're going to celebrate by doing the seated rabbit pose. So to get started today, you can sit the entire class in the chair and do it. That's fine. Or with me, you can stand up and sit down. Kind of listen to your body. What is working for you today and what do you wish to do? Here at APDA St. Louis, we have these squishy balls, and I like to use them to help promote good posture. So while I'm seated, I have this ball in an area of my back that's comfortable in order to really kind of open up the chest, release the shoulders for now, relax them, level the chin, and celebrate breathing before anything else, because the most important thing in yoga is the breath. Moving with your breath, letting the breath help you stay stable and balanced in a pose. So if you feel good closing your eyes, you can, or you can keep the gaze soft while we gently begin to bring our focus to our breathing. The slow breath in and slow breath out. Just observing for now, not trying to judge or change the breath in any way. And perhaps as we settle in here, we begin to slowly make the inhale and the exhale kind of equal to one another. Slow inhale, slow exhale. And moving into the complete breath for our practice today. Perhaps placing hands on your chest. And as you inhale, you can feel this area of your body perhaps rise gently, filling with air. And as you exhale, gently go down. Now, some people can't breathe into the chest for a variety of tight reasons, tight chest. So don't judge it or worry about it. We're just playing with it now. And perhaps hands down to the sides of the rib cage. And as you inhale, you can feel that rib cage kind of expand just a tiny bit in all directions. And exhale, go down. So perhaps ribs, chest, or one or both, rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. And finally, hands to the belly. And as you inhale, perhaps you feel the belly just kind of inflate like a little balloon, and exhale, gently deflate. So we're not sticking out any part of our body or forcefully sucking it in. It's just this gentle rhythm. Perhaps all three, ribs, belly, chest, rising gently on the inhale and falling gently on that equal exhale. But whatever the breath you can do today, just keep it up. And not try to strain. Just let it be kind of a gentle breath. And so today, as we enter the new year, I propose that perhaps we don't take ourselves so seriously, and we begin by doing a yoga stretch for the jaw. And it's called lion's face pose. Now, I'm going to get up for lion's face, but you can certainly stay seated. The jaw is the most overworked muscle of the body. Chewing, laughing, talking. It's always moving. So today we want to stretch it. So as I stand kind of an easy standing pose with my knees bent, for lion's face, you can take your imagination as far as you want. You can bring out your claws if you want. But basically, lion's face is inhaling through the nose, and as you exhale, you stretch your mouth wide, perhaps even stick out your tongue, and kind of roar like a lion. So join me in just being silly. As we inhale, And exhale. Lion's face pose. Inhale. Exhale. Kind of let it all hang out. A couple more as we inhale gently and exhale. Imagine lion roar. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good job. And then whether standing gently or sitting, perhaps move your mouth around in little circles one way and the other, and open it wide and stretch it, and then see if you can release the tension in the jaw and make it soft. And come to mountain pose if you're standing, or if you're sitting, staff pose in the chair. You want to feel rooted and grounded from the belly button down. And right now, the shoulders are relaxed. The heart space is open, the chin is level. We're going to begin to lengthen and stretch the arms and shoulders. So when ready on an inhale, just allow those arms to come up high as comfortable to the ceiling. And as you exhale, just release and relax them down by your side. Again, inhaling up, reaching up, and exhale, releasing, relaxing down. Now inhale up and stay, and see how that feels as you begin to kind of stretch the shoulder socket up through the arms, through the fingers, but the jaw and the neck still. On your next inhale, reach, reach. Exhale, maybe bring hands to prayer. Inhale, reach fingers up, level chin. And as you exhale, lean a little bit over to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lean a little bit over to the left. Inhale, float back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. And exhale to the left. And inhale up. And now exhale to the right and stay. As you reach the left fingers away, you begin to feel a stretch. Left side body, including the shoulder. Neck still soft. One more breath. And on your next inhale, float it, reach it, stretch it back up, level the chin and torso. And as you exhale, opposite direction. Now that right side body stretch out through the right fingers. Couple breaths. And slowly, slowly on an inhale, come up. And exhale, release. And relax the arms by the side. Now again, inhale, arms up, high as comfortable. And as you exhale, it's arms out to the side. We're going to do some opening of the jars. So hands forward. On an inhale, begin to twist the wrist, point back. Exhale, come forward and up. So you're doing kind of almost a 360-degree circle. And you begin to engage the shoulders as they roll forward and back, including the elbows, the arms, the wrist, everything. A little bit of movement here. One more each way with your breath. And then release, relax down. And sit down. Or you can stay standing if you want. It's really your choice. We're going to be beginning to move the neck. So you can stand, or I'm just sitting here in staff pose. But we want to keep the spine upright, not round the back. And we want to keep the shoulders relaxed. We don't want them moving, scrunching up towards our ears while we work the delicate muscles of the neck. So I'm going to cross right leg over left. You don't have to. You can just stay seated or standing. I wouldn't cross the leg while standing. And as you inhale, kind of release and relax the shoulders and just lift up a little bit through the top of the head, and maybe you feel the neck lengthen just a little bit. So again, inhale, relax shoulders, lift up through the top of the head, and as you exhale, slowly bring your chin down towards your chest. Inhale here, keep those shoulders relaxed, spine vertical. And on your next exhale, come back up. You're lifting up through the top of the head. As the head becomes light, you come to center. Inhale, relax shoulders, lift up through the top of the head, and as you exhale, now it's just a tiny movement, nose up, head back. Inhale here, and as you exhale, keep lifting up through the top of the head as you bring yourself back to center. Inhale, relax shoulders, lift up through the top of the head, and as you exhale, now begin to slowly look over to the right. Inhale when you've gone as far as you can, and exhale, slowly make your way back to center. Inhale, relax those shoulders, lift up through the top of the head, and as you exhale now, it's the opposite direction. Inhale when you find your spot, and exhale slowly, slowly back to center. Now inhale here, relax shoulders, vertical spine, and as you exhale, begin to bring that right ear down to that relaxed right shoulder and stay. So the chin is forward, breathing. If it feels good, you can stretch that left arm and palm away to the side. You can even take that right hand to the left ear and maybe a little bit bigger stretch. Take a breath. And then release slowly and let go. Find vertical spine, find the breath. Inhale, relax the shoulders, lift up through the top of the head, and as you exhale now, it's that left ear to that relaxed left shoulder. Perhaps right arm, hand stretches out. Maybe left gives that stretch a little bit more. Take a breath. And then release. And let go for some neck rolls, one way and then the other. So continue to relax the shoulders, keeping spine vertical, equal breath in and out. On an inhale, bring the chin down slowly towards the chest. Exhale, rotate right ear, relaxed right shoulder. Inhale, nose up, head back. Exhale, left ear, relaxed left shoulder. Inhale, chin to chest, and exhale back to center. Opposite direction as we inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, left ear, relax left shoulder. Inhale, nose up, head back. Exhale, right ear, relaxed right shoulder. Inhale, chin towards the chest, and exhale, back to center. Good job. Uncross that leg if you're crossed. Come back to staff pose, seated up nice and straight, or maybe you're standing. It's okay. If you're sitting, you can cross left leg over right, but if you're standing, just stay standing. We're going to be doing some shoulder work. So begin to bend the right elbow. The right palm can be down or up, and the arm is by the side. And place your left hand on your right shoulder and sit up nice and straight. Level the chin. Breathe. On your next inhale, just press that right shoulder into the left fingers and exhale, release it. Inhale, little press. What in the back of your shoulders engages, and exhale, release. One more little press. What do you feel happen? And let go. Now on the inhale, begin to bring that elbow behind you. And as you exhale, glide it forward. So perhaps as you breathe and that elbow goes back, your chin levels and you sit up a little straighter and stay there. One more little glide back and forth, vertical spine. And then find that elbow position that really works for you to have the vertical spine, release that left arm. And on an inhale, just let that right shoulder come up. Don't engage the neck. And exhale, release and relax down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more. You don't feel anything in the neck. And then you let it go. Opposite side. Right, left elbow bent 90 degrees. Palm up or down. Right fingers to the top of the left shoulder. As you inhale, just press the shoulders into the fingers. What do you feel? And exhale, let it go. Inhale, little press. And exhale, release. One more, getting kind of joints and ligaments woken up. And then on that inhale, let that elbow slide back, level chin, and exhale, glide it forward. Inhale prompts us to sit up really nice and straight. And exhale, release. One more, gliding, gliding. And then finding that nice vertical spine. Allowing that right arm to come down. And as you inhale, that left shoulder goes up. Nothing in the neck. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, shoulder up, vertical spine. And exhale, release. One more. Getting those shoulder muscles and joints nice and lubricated. And then bringing both elbows slightly behind us to do some gentle shoulder rolls with both shoulders, keeping the torso upright. Don't round the back and the neck from engaging whatsoever. As we breathe on the inhale, up come the shoulders. Exhale, bring them and the arms forward and down. And as you inhale, come behind you, half circle back up, and exhale, release down. Inhale, shoulders up. The opposite now as we exhale, behind us, circle down. Inhale, circle up. And exhale, release. Let's do that one more time each way. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, behind us and up, and exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, behind us and down. Inhale, forward and up, and exhale, release. Excellent job. And you can uncross your legs. Great. And then sit down if you're standing. Find again the staff pose. Find again the breath. We're going to continue releasing the spine a little bit by cat and cow breaths. So sitting perched at the front of your chair, knees over the ankles. You feel the sit bones equal pressure. You feel the heart space open, the shoulders are relaxed. And when ready on your next inhale, just begin to hinge at the hips and come forward, angled spine. Breathe. And then you bring belly forward, chest forward, and then slowly look up. This is seated cow. Take a breath. When you're ready, on an inhale, very slowly bring your spine back to vertical, level the chin. And as you exhale, now you're leaning back. Finally rounding lower back, middle back, upper back before you tuck the chin, and you're seated cat. And on your next inhale, come back. And we're going to do cow on the inhale, cat on the exhale. So inhaling into seated cow. Exhale to neutral and seated cat. And then inhale cow, and so forth and so on. And you're really leading with your torso before the head to protect all those delicate little neck muscles. One more each way. And then coming back to seated pose. Getting ready for our first big stretch of the shoulders. Thread the needle. I'm going to show you the easiest way first and then go into more difficult things. You do what works for you. And we're going to flow and then hold. So, finding upright torso. finding the breath. Left hand by the left knee on your next inhale. Let that right arm again go up high as comfortable to the ceiling. As you exhale, bring it down. Palm up, sit the lower arm, right arm on your thighs, and just look over to the left. This is the easy thread the needle. You can stay. As we flow, inhale up again, opening up, right arm up, perhaps looking up. And exhale, you can go to that position or scoot that right elbow further over towards the left. Inhale, reaching up, stretching up, perhaps looking up. And exhale, you can go further yet, maybe getting that right side of the head down. One more flow, and then we're going to hold whatever works for you to allow you to have a nice stretch of the shoulder, particularly the back blade area. You can make it harder by reaching the left arm up and opening the front shoulder of the left side. So just take a couple breaths, come out if you need to, always. And then slowly release, bringing that left arm down in a slow, sort of like you were moving through mud. Bring that right arm around, unthread your needle. Coming back to sitting, getting ready to do the opposite side where you could be different. Right hand now on the knee, breathing. As you inhale, that left arm up high as comfortable. And exhale, bringing it down, left palm up and looking over to the right. This is a place you can stay. Or inhale, reach up, perhaps look up. And exhale, maybe you go a little forward, left elbow more towards right thigh. Inhaling up, opening up. And exhale, perhaps even that left side of the head points down to the ground. One more flowing, thread the needle as you open up and as you find what you can hold today. Breathing back to the breath. Perhaps that right arm even up for 2 different stretches of the shoulders. One more breath. Good job. And then slow, did I say slow, release and unthread your needle. And come back to seated. That upright spine, we're going to go into rabbit pose for the Lunar New Year. So arms by the side. Finding the breath again. Always the breath, moving with the breath, letting the breath help you balance in the pose. And when ready, on your next inhale, just let those arms go up again, high as comfortable to the ceiling. Reaching fingers up, leveling that chin. And let's just stay with the breath here. You're stretching arm, shoulder, just lengthening that spine. We're going to go into a very, very slow forward fold. So when you're ready, begin to swan dive. Keep your spine as it is and just hinge at the hips and bring it down at an angle as the arms droop down. Then slowly as you breathe, begin to round the lower back, the middle back, the upper back as you allow the head to hang and the fingers down. And you are in forward bend in the chair, perhaps getting ready for rabbit pose. So for rabbit pose, bring your arms up behind you and bring the palms together. Interlace your fingers. Release the pointer fingers and just press them against each other. And then reach the arms up and back for rabbit. Finding your pose, finding the breath, staying for a couple. And when you're ready, releasing those arms. Slowly bringing your forearms to your knees, torso parallel, half forward bend. And then on your next exhale, just bring your spine back up to seated pose. Good job. We're going to do a little goddess in the chair, and then if you want, standing up for goddess. So in goddess, the legs are wide. The knees are going out to the side, following the feet. You come back to that upright spine and the level chin, the relaxed shoulders for now, and the breath. We're going to do the little flow first as we inhale, reaching arms highest comfortable above the head. And as you exhale, come to cactus arms, elbows reach back. Inhale, reaching up. You can look up if you want. And exhale, arms out. You can look down. So just continue this flow up and out. And then decide whether you just want to stay up or whether you want to bring this out. Elbows back for goddess. Breathe. Perhaps you even make fists. And as you do that, you feel your arms get strong and your shoulders engage more. Couple breaths. Seated goddess. And when you're ready, slowly release. Now you can stay seated and just do that all again, or follow me up to standing. For standing goddess, the feet go out to the side and the knees are following those toes. You'll figure out how wide you want to have them. Right now, my arms are by the side. The chest is open, the chin is level, and I'm breathing. On the next inhale, those arms go up, reaching up, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale again, it's those cactus arms. And when you're ready, maybe inhale, arms up, and exhale, cactus arms, and you squat a little bit down. Inhale, up. You can look up if you want. And exhale, squat, cactus, look down. One more each way, sitting or standing. And then decide whether you want to hold arms up or come to goddess. Standing or sitting, maybe making those fists again, elbows back, feeling strong. Couple breaths. And then releasing. Excellent. Bringing those feet together and sitting back down. Preparing for some hip circles to lubricate the hips. Still moving the shoulders. And then doing a lunge with some shoulder work. So we're back to perched at the front of our chair and we're back to breathing. I like to put my fingers behind my ears, elbows back, chin level, so I can feel I'm really sitting up nicely straight for these hip circles. So on your next inhale, just lean forward, keeping spine angled. Exhale, come on over to the right. Inhale, leaning back just a little, circle back. Exhale, over to the left. Keep going, inhale forward. Exhale right. Inhale back. Exhale left. Inhale forward and exhale, come back to center. Opposite direction as we inhale forward. Exhale left. Inhale back. Exhale right. Inhale forward, keep going. Exhale left. Inhale back. Exhale right. Inhale forward and exhale back to center. Lunge in the chair. As we inhale and exhale, coming up on the toes and bringing that right leg all the way over to the right side of the chair, right knee over ankle, and you're looking that direction. That left leg drapes in the front, and this is your lunge in the chair. And you can always scoot over, buttocks more towards the opposite side, but keep your right heel on the ground and you'll get a bigger inner leg stretch. Adding those elbows here. As we inhale, arms up, and exhale, come to cactus arms. And then on an inhale, bring your elbows together. You're looking at the center, and exhale, wing them out. Inhale, elbows in, and exhale out. One more inhale in, and exhale out. And inhale, release. Working your way back, forward. Finding seated pose, staff pose. We're going to do that on the opposite side, maybe add a little bit different shoulder elbow work. Back to breathing. As we inhale, coming up on the toes, now exhale, that left leg goes way over to the left side. Left knee over left ankle. Right leg does what it will. Perhaps getting a little bigger stretch if we want. And then adding those arms and shoulders. Leveling the chin back to the breath. And I'm going to bring my palms, my hands behind my head. So inhale, I'm going to bring my elbows out wide and look up a little. And exhale, I'm going to bring the elbows in and look down. Now inhale, it's just a little movement of the neck and the arm. And exhale, opposite direction. One more inhale, opening up. And exhale, coming in. And then coming back to neutral, dropping the hands. And bringing that left leg slowly back to the front. Good job. Now we're going to stay in the chair and then get up. We're going to do some warriors in the chair first and then warriors standing. So we begin as always, back to the breath, seated staff pose. We want that spine to be vertical so the breath can flow. Coming up on the toes, again on the inhale. On the exhale, that right leg goes over to the side, but it doesn't go all the way over. The left leg drapes in the front so that you can have everything facing forward. Right knee over right ankle. This is the start of warrior in the chair. Now I'm going to do some 360-degree arms here. If you have left rotator cuff injury, don't do this. You might keep your fingers on your shoulders and the elbows back and open the chest. You can even bring elbows out. If it doesn't hurt, you can also bring the arms out. 360-degree arms. Breathing, if you don't have rotator cuff injury, you're going to slowly bring that left palm up. On an inhale, begin to reach that left arm up and forward towards the right, and exhale, release it in a half circle down and back. So on the inhale, it's that half circle up, eyes follow, and exhale, the half circle down. And just do one more, following your breath at your pace. And ending up in warrior, however that might look to you. Holding that stretch in the legs, we rotate our palms forward now 4 getting ready for archer pose. So looking back at that left hand, as you inhale, you're going to swoop it to the side and forward, and exhale, pull back your bow. Inhale, swoop, and exhale, pull. One more. Inhale, swoop, and exhale, pull. We inhale and swoop, and exhale and pull and stay. Perhaps use your imagination for a target. What would you like to shoot? Just in your imagination. And steady your arrow. Inhale and exhale, release it. And let the hands come down. And very slowly bring yourself back forward. And bring yourself back to staff pose, back to that gentle breath in and out. Check in with yourself, how you're doing. We're going to go to the opposite side, warrior in the chair, and then we're going to stand up for warrior, or you can stay seated. So again, as we inhale up on the toes, exhale, that left knee goes over. Left knee over left ankle, but it doesn't go very far, so that we can stretch the right out, but face forward. You might be totally different, one side to the other. And then you find your warrior arms. What do they look like for you? And if you don't have right rotator cuff injury, follow me, 360-degree arm. That right palm is up and you look back at it. As you inhale, you swoop it up and forward, and exhale, release it down and back. So inhale that half circle up, eyes follow. And exhale, half circle down. And do one more. Following your breath. Gently and smoothly. And coming back to warrior two. Now palms face forward, preparing for archer. Looking back at that right hand as we inhale, swooping it sideways and forwards. And exhale, pull back your bow. Inhale, swoop. And exhale, pull. Inhale, swoop. Exhale, pull. And one last. Inhale, swoop. Exhale, pull and stay. Breathe. Perhaps imagining a target. Inhale and exhale, release the arrow. And allow the arms to relax. And very slowly, make your way back to center. Now you can go over to the right and do your warrior and do the opposite 360-degree arms if you don't have rotator cuff, or follow me by standing up and trying warrior, kind of hanging on to the chair. So I'm going over here where I can hang on with my right hand to the chair. Or you can go over to the right side for warrior. My right foot is going to come in at about a 45-degree angle towards the chair. I'm going to slide my left foot out. And I'm going to be facing forward, equal pressure on the feet. I bend my right knee right over the right ankle and left arm out, and I am in warrior one, or warrior two, excuse me. And if you don't have rotator cuff injury, keep that left palm down and look back at it. As you inhale, swoop it down and forward. And as you exhale, reach it up and back. So on that inhale, the eyes follow as the half circle is down on the inhale and half circle up on the exhale. And let's just do one more each way. And then releasing. Bringing that left foot in. Walking over to the other side of the chair. Or If you're seated, just go to your warrior pose with that left leg knee bent. So I'm standing here to the side of the chair, left hand on the chair. I point my left foot towards the chair and I slide my right leg out and bend that left knee right over the ankle, facing forward. This is my warrior two, supported by the chair, palm down. If you don't have right rotator cuff injury, look back at that right hand. As you inhale, swoop it down and forward. And as you exhale, reach it up and back. So 2 more. Follow your breath. Make it this smooth, fluid movement. One more. And excellent. Bringing that foot back and coming back to sitting. We're going to do some more work on neck and shoulders by doing eagle arms, tick-tock, and face of light poses. So sitting again, staff pose, knees over ankles, sit bones grounded, vertical spine, very important, vertical spine. Back to the breath, very important. I'm going to cross right leg over the left. You can just stay seated. And I'm going to bring my arms up in front of me, bending the elbows 90 degrees. I'm kind of looking at the inside of my elbows. And I come back, slow breath, in and out. Slowly as I breathe, that right arm comes down, and I bring it under the left. And then I'm going to bring the right hand back. I could be like this, or maybe palms together, however flexible you might be. And this is eagle arm. As you breathe, reach those elbows up and let your shoulders kind of relax down your back. And experience the stretch that is eagle. And we're going to add a movement to it called tick-tock. It's a small movement, no pain whatsoever ever in yoga. So you're going to keep your elbows and shoulders kind of where they are. And on an inhale, just let your hands go over to the right and bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And on your next inhale, come back to center. And then when ready, let the left hands go over to the left, right ear, right shoulder. And come back to center. We're going to do that with the breath. Inhale, hands right, left ear. And exhale, center. Inhale, hands left, right ear. And exhale, center. Again, inhale, hands right, left ear. Exhale, center. Inhale, hands left, right ear, tick-tock. And exhale, center. And then very slowly release your eagle arms. And maybe let those eagle wings flap for just a minute. Getting the synovial fluid back in your joint. We're going to do the opposite pose called face of light. So coming back to the breath, sitting upright. As you inhale, just bring that right arm up. On your next exhale, bend the right elbow and bring your right fingers to your back. Level that chin. Slowly bring your left arm behind you. Bend at the elbow. You can let your hand rest on the chair, or maybe the back of the left hand is on your back somewhere. Some people who are flexible can even touch fingers. And on your inhale, level the chin, reach up with the right elbow, and as you exhale, look over to the left. Face of light, the opposite of eagle arms. And just take a couple breaths here. Slow in and slow out. When you're ready, very slowly on an inhale, bringing chin back to center. And exhale, you're very slowly releasing your arms down. Uncrossing those legs, coming to the other side now. Perhaps you cross left over right. You don't have to. Come back to that breath. Eagle arms this side. You might be different. So you bend your elbows and you're looking at the inside of your elbows as you breathe. And then slowly you bring the left down under the right and you bring it back around. And it might look different. It's okay. Eagle arms as you reach those elbows up, and as you breathe, you let the shoulders relax down. And this is a big stretch. And to take our mind off of it, we do tick-tock, little movements. So on your next inhale, leave the elbows where they are. Bring the hands over to the right, left ear, relax left shoulder. And then coming back up to center as you breathe. Now opposite direction, hands go left, right ear, relaxed right shoulder. And coming back to center, up to speed with the breath, tick-tock. Inhale, hands right, left ear. Exhale, center. Inhale, hands left, right ear. Exhale, center. Inhale, hands right, left ear. Exhale, center. Inhale, hands left, right ear. And exhale, center. And then slowly release your eagle arms. Maybe you fly away for just a minute. And we're going to get ready to do that opposite pose called face of light. When ready, that left arm now reaches up to the ceiling. The chin is level, torso upright. As you breathe, bringing right fingers to the back, pointing elbow up, bringing that right arm behind us, perhaps the palm, back of hand onto the back or down on the chair. Inhale, level that chin. And as you exhale, perhaps gently look over the right shoulder. And you are in face of light opposite. Breathe. Great poses for computer and phone users to avoid slump. One more breath. And when ready, slowly release. Uncross those legs. Now, if you'd like a little challenge to your shoulders and to your core, you can follow me up and perhaps try an elbow plank in the chair with me. Now, this isn't for everyone, so perhaps you'd like to watch and then decide if you want to do it or not. So I'm getting up. I'm just moving my chair sideways so that you can see me better, because we're going to use the front of our chair for this pose. So as I stand here, rooted and grounded, equal pressure into the feet, heart space open, shoulders relaxed, breathing, I'm slowly going to hinge at the hips, and I'm going to start by placing my hands on the chair and having my torso be kind of parallel, upper torso parallel and 90 degrees to the legs. And this is a comfortable pose where you could stay. And you can slide down on those elbows if you want to try elbow plank, and walk your feet away until you can come with your torso kind of at an angle. You're being supported by elbows, shoulders, but the core is also working. And just take a breath. And then slowly bend your knees and begin to walk your feet forward. Come back to that half forward bend in the chair, releasing your spine, breathing. And maybe try it one more time or not. As you walk the feet back and come to your elbow plank in the chair, take a breath or two. What would you like to do? And then slowly, slowly walking forward, finding that half forward bend again. Coming up on the hands, dropping them down, and slowly bending the knees and rolling up. Good job. And come back seated in your chair. We're going to do one final little twist, and then a little bit of chanting, as we always do, to increase executive function. So we start with a little twist, seated, perched at the front of your chair, breathing. Perhaps that right leg crosses again, or not. Breathing, breathing. I like to put fingers behind the ears and reach the elbows back, open the chest, level chin, upright spine. Inhale. As you exhale, belly twist left. And find that sweet spot where there's no discomfort. Perhaps you also twist a little bit with the ribs, the chest. You can look over towards that left elbow and release the arms down. Perhaps right hand at the inside of your legs, and maybe left hand over by the right side of the chair for a big shoulder twist as well as abdominal. But keep it gentle, keep it easy, stay with the breath. No pain ever. One more breath. Then slowly release. Slow, slow, like you were moving through mud. Let that belly bring you back around. Uncross your legs. Stay seated. Opposite side, perhaps left knee cross, if that works. Finding that upright posture and finding the breath. As we inhale here, exhale, belly twist left. Perhaps as we continue, we also twist with the ribs, the chest. We can look over towards the right shoulder, and we can release the hands down, maybe the back of the hand against the left leg, and the right back of hand goes all the way over to the other side of the chair, really engaging the shoulders in this twist. But don't do this if it causes any discomfort. Couple breaths. And then on your next exhale, very slowly release, letting the belly bring the torso back around and coming back to seated, preparing for a little chant, the universal chant of Om, which is Ah, O, and like with your lips together going M. Those are the three sounds in Om. We're going to do them separate and then all together. So, if you like chanting, chant along with me. It's great having those vibrations in your body. They can be very soothing. So come back to that slow breath in and perhaps a little slower breath out. We chant on the exhale, on that long exhale, a calming breath, long exhale. So when you're ready on an inhale, let those arms go up high as comfortable to the ceiling. And on the exhale, exhale out the mouth. Let the arms float down and go, ah, almost like a big loud sigh. Inhale up. And exhale, release. Ah. One more as we inhale up. And exhale, let it all go. Ah. Now we do O. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out. Oh. Inhale up and exhale. Oh. One more inhale up and exhale. Oh. And now, as we inhale up and exhale. Like eating chocolate. Inhale up. Exhale, lips together. One more, we inhale up and we exhale. And now we're going to put those three together. Together. They are the universal chant of Om in yoga. I'm going to chant 3 times. Join me if you'd like. Or you can just listen. Arms by the side, back to that long exhale. We take an inhale. And on the exhale, chant Om. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. So sit comfortably. Perhaps close eyes if you feel safe doing so, or keep the gaze soft. Just allow yourself in the stillness to let your muscles and bones kind of settle into your chair. Let your thoughts settle too. Don't give them too much attention. And just pay attention to your breath. The gentle, slow breath in and the gentle, slower breath out. At the first sound of the singing bowl, there's no need to move a muscle or a hair. Never rush or hurry to come out of your seated meditation, Shavasana. Perhaps continue to regulate your breath as you slowly inhale and let that exhale go a little longer, kind of a calming breath. And kind of let go of tension with every longer exhale. With every longer exhale, let those thoughts go too. At the second sound of the singing bowl, continue to release thoughts, release tension, and release that exhale breath long and longer still. At the third sound of the bowl, one for body, one for mind, one for spirit, united in yoga. As the sound fades away, let those thoughts fade away as well. Let the breath stay smooth in and smooth, gentle, longer out. And check in with yourself and see how do you feel, particularly in the area of the neck and shoulders. And slowly we bring prayer hands to the heart space. And we allow the heart to open gratitude for one thing we've got here in that lunar year 2023. And we will end always saying the greeting Namaste. May the light in me shine out to the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me.